All right. So it has been anything but an easy time for Pastor TD Jakes during this Diddy stuff. He's been thrown around, and that whole swallow thing was kind of wild.
Been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing wherever?
There's that, but TD Jakes says over 44,000 AI bots targeted him online over Diddy freak off rumors. Now, if you don't know, it's been rumored that TD Jakes has attended some of the freak off parties when really the truth is he's probably just been to some of Diddy's parties and stuff like that. The freak offs are very private events, and as we now know, have been carried out with sex workers and stuff like that. Diddy was paying dues to do things with Cassie, which is a whole nother basket of trouble, but we'll get into that later. Stay tuned to the channel. That's why you should like and subscribe. We're going to keep you up to date. We're going to keep you in the loop. So anyway, TD Jakes has once again spoken out about the rumors circulating online that he participated in several freak-offs with Sean Diddy Combs. In an interview with John O'Brien, he said that he was targeted by tens of thousands of AI bots. When the rumors first broke out, it was like 44,000 bots that were released on me, Jake said. 44,000 bots is a lot of bots. At what point do you stop counting bots? I don't think it's at 10,000 for TD Jakes. He just kept counting. The pastor said that after he launched an investigation into the online hate, he discovered that 98% of them were all artificially intelligence generated. How did you figure that out? And where did you get the funds to figure this out? Can you please tell us how to figure out how things are artificially generated in these times? Because I don't know if you guys have seen some of these videos, but it's really hard to tell. Really hard to, well, not really. For me, not really. But the other thing that it proved to me, to Oprah, to Denzel, to all the people, is that it's everybody. It goes along with the turf. We got to stop getting our information from TikTok, he continued. So he's actually really kind of going on a stance against TikTok. And I don't agree with that. Like, so where are we supposed to get our information from? These news outlets? CNN? Fox News? What you don't know is, like, a lot of them are working together to deliver a unified message. Let me see if I can pull that video up. I'm gonna put y'all on game. Put your tinfoil hats on. Go get the Reynolds wrap out of the cabinet and make you a little tinfoil hat, because I'm gonna put y'all on game.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm
So if you pay attention to what this video is about to display, it may frighten you. It may terrify you. Some of you may not even be aware of anything like this happening. What you gotta understand is we're so spread out and so disconnected as a people that we don't really come together and talk about what's happening. It's not enough care in the world for us to look over at our neighbor and say, what's going on in your end of the bushes, or what's going on your side of the fence. But sometimes people go ahead and zoom things out and we get a good look at things as a whole. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video here.
Brian Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about trouble and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their...
Think we're in the Matrix yet? So that's what I was saying here. So we're supposed to trust the news media when shit like this is happening. No, it's a fucking shit show. Why would we trust the news media when you could clearly just see shit like this happening? Of course they don't want you to trust social media. We're not being paid. I know I'm not. Maybe some of them are, but I'm not. I want to be. Like and subscribe. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, you gotta be careful about um where you get your information. You gotta try to figure out what the sources are for these things. Are we looking at hard facts or are we looking at ideas? You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, I went off on a tangent here because TD Jakes kind of set me off with that. We got to stop listening to social media. If there was anything there, the FBI would have been in it. It's like when I had my health scare within seconds, it was all over the world. You wouldn't have to find it on Instagram. You wouldn't have to find it on YouTube. You'd find it on the 6 o'clock news. It's kind of like an antiquated thought. I don't think I've watched the 6 o'clock news in at least 7 years. And when it was when I was at my lovely mom's house, and I'd come up front and she'd be watching it, and maybe I'd like take a peek if one of the stories interested me. But it's a lot of stuff the news does not cover. If you were to really solely depend on the news for your source of information, you might find yourself misinformed. So that's why we're here to deliver, all types of information to you guys. I'm gonna try to expand your palette here if you were to, like and subscribe. But anyway, good stuff here, man. The other thing that it really proved to me, this is something we already read. So yeah, he's basically saying that, there's nothing going on between him and P. Diddy. Do I believe that? Yeah, I do. Is there a chance that I could be wrong in believing that? Always, always. Because, these people are very high in power. Some people have knowledge of other things. We just don't know what's going on. But, yeah, we'll definitely get more into this kind of stuff a little later on. What you should do is go ahead and drop your comments. Let me know what you think about this. Do you feel like TD Jakes has really participated in these P. Diddy parties? Is he out there putting the baby oil on his head and doing a spin, you get served style? Just, you know, really breaking it down with the flip side. Is that what he's doing? Is he out there, just taking his mustache, oiling it up? Like, what do you think TD Jakes is doing? Do you think he's doing that, or do you think he's just chilling? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. This has been The Drop. It's your host, King Chemo, and I appreciate you for your time. I'll see you next time.